Welcome to this tutorial presented by oraclecoach.com. This is Claire Rajan and this is part 1 of querying a table. I will first begin SQL Developer. Here I have a connection with a database called C1 and I'm connected as the user HR through this connection. Expanding the connection, I can see the different objects belonging to the user. I'm going to expand tables to see all the tables that belong to the user HR. The queries that I'm going to perform today will be based on the employees table. I'm going to select the name employees so that a tab called employees is displayed on the right side pane where I can see the columns of the table, their data types and their structure. On selecting the tab called data, I will be able to see all the data in the employees table. Today I'm going to show you how to write basic select statements using the SQL worksheet window. The most basic type of SQL statement is a statement that retrieves all the data from a table. If I had to retrieve all the data from the employees table, the type of query that I would write is select, and then what you would write is a star or an asterisk. The star or the asterisk represents all the columns of a table. This is then followed by the keyword from, and then you will mention the name of the table from which you want to retrieve the data. A select star from employees will retrieve all the data from the employees table. You can execute the statement by selecting the Run Statement button. When you will get a Query Result tab which displays all the data. I'm now going to clear the SQL worksheet window and then close the query result to show you the next type of select statement where I am retrieving specific columns from a table. To retrieve specific columns, you will write select followed by the name of the column which you want to retrieve the data from. I'm going to expand the employees table on the navigation tree so that you can have a look at the different columns available in the table. If I want to retrieve the first name and the last name column, I would write select first underscore name, comma, last underscore name, then the word from and the name of the table, which is employees. I can once again select the Run Statement button to get the Query Result tab that displays the information based on the query that you just wrote. Here we can see the first name and the last name columns from the employees table. If you have to add a third column to this query, all you would do is after the last column, put a comma and mention the name of the column. Here I'm trying to retrieve the first name, the last name and their salaries for all the employees. Once again selecting the Run Statement button, observe this time we have 3 columns in the output. This was part 1 of querying a table where I showed you how to retrieve all the data from a table and to retrieve specific columns from a table. Please stay tuned for other sections on querying a table, and for other tutorials, videos and articles, please visit our website at www.oraclecoach.com. Thank you for your time and thank you for listening.